Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Micah Parsons reveals Tyreek Hill helped him get extra tickets for his family before lauding his generational speed. The two superstars playing each other was reported with an act of respect and kindness. Hill extended some holiday kindness to the Dallas pass rusher. According to Michael Gelkin of the Dallas Morning News, Parsons will have more family in attendance at Hard Rock Stadium thanks to Hill. But thanks to the star wide receiver, Hill offered some extra game tickets for the All-Pro edge rusher, Parsons. On Thursday, Parsons shared that he received some extra tickets so his family could come to Sunday's game at Hard Rock Stadium. Speaking on the task ahead as well against the league's top-ranked defense, Parsons said via team insider Michael Gelkin, "I know I've got to run faster than I ever have all year. I might hit an mph max speed chasing someone like Hill. Your conditioning has got to be a little bit higher, especially with him, Waddle, and all the dynamic players and running backs they have." The friendly exchange between the two can be dated back to a previous encounter. In September had some friendly trash talk. Hill called Parsons a baby lion. Earlier this month, Parsons also chimed in on Hill, saying he will win Offensive Player of the Year and believes Hill should win MVP if he breaks the single-season receiving record. In the latest exchange, Parsons said on his Bleacher Report podcast, "I truly believe I could be Tyreek Hill's quarterback. I could throw it up to Tyreek Hill." On Thursday, he also joked that Hill knows I am faster than him. The football world has witnessed the meteoric ascent of Micah Parsons, a two-time first-team All-Pro, who has left a trail of awe-inspiring accomplishments in his wake. His remarkable journey reached new heights on Sunday, as he etched his name in the annals of football history. During the exhilarating clash against the Eagles, Parsons showcased his unrivaled prowess, recording his 12.5th sack of the season. This remarkable feat propelled him into an exclusive club, alongside the legendary Pro Football Hall of Famer, Reggie White. Parsons now stands as the only other player to achieve 12 or more sacks in each of his first 3 seasons played, a remarkable accomplishment indeed. Tony Pollard's latest injury admission will have Cowboys fans fired up. Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott need all the firepower if they want a shot at the Super Bowl come February. Air attacks are good, but the Dallas Cowboys' ground operations have also been decent. Tony Pollard has been manning the fort and constantly delivered. His performance against the Buffalo Bills may have proved how much he has grown that one may forget that he suffered an injury back in January. Now, it looks like he is slowly easing back into his prime form, via Michael Gelkin of the Dallas Morning News. "I would say it's a night and day difference. You think you're good. You think you're all the way back until you're actually out there making plays, full speed, feeling it. Once you get a feel for it and get your feet under you, then you start to realize, oh, so I may have lost a little right there. But I'm picking it back up," the Cowboys running back said. Mike McCarthy has not been exposing Tony Pollard too much. A lot of it has to do with erring the side of caution such that he does not get injured. But he still puts up decent numbers for the Cowboys. Just recently, he led the team with 11 carries, which got them 52 rushing yards. They may have lost to the Bills, but at least he got his groove back. The Cowboys will need more versatility heading into their next matchup. Dak Prescott's squad would not want to get outgunned by Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. Tony Randall Pollard, born April 30, 1997, is an American football running back for the Dallas Cowboys of the National Football League, NFL. He played college football at Memphis, and was drafted by the Cowboys in the 4th round of the 2019 NFL Draft. Pollard attended Melrose High School, where he played high school football. As a senior, he was a two-way starter at wide receiver and cornerback on the high school football team. He helped the team reach the playoffs, while amassing over 1,200 receiving yards, 20 touchdowns, and being named All-District 16 AAA. Pollard accepted a football scholarship from the University of Memphis. As a redshirt freshman, he appeared in 13 games, of which he started 7. He registered 29 receptions for 298 yards, 10.3-yard average, 31 carries for 159 yards, 5.1-yard average, and 3 touchdowns. He finished among the national leaders in kickoff return average, 28.1 yards. He had 2 returns for a touchdown and was named the American Athletic Conference's Special Teams Player of the Year. Cowboys in danger of missing 2-time All-Pro starter with new injury. The Dallas Cowboys are in danger of starting tackle Tyron Smith missing time with a new back injury. Smith did not practice on Thursday, December 21, 2023, putting his status against the Miami Dolphins in doubt for Week 16. Dallas is also dealing with veteran lineman Zach Martin attempting to return from a thigh injury. Tyron Smith, back, and Zach Martin, thigh, didn't practice today, the Dallas Morning News' Calvin Watkins detailed in a December 21 message on X. If Tyron Smith can practice Saturday, he looks good for Sunday. Rico Dowdle, ankle, and Malik Hooker, ankle, were limited. Tony Pollard, thumb, was a full participant. DallasCowboys.com's Nick Harris describes Smith's status heading to Miami as up in the air. The Cowboys reporter labels the new injury as a surprise. Smith surprisingly popped up on the injury report with a back injury that he suffered in the game against the Bills and is not expected to practice until at least Saturday, Harris wrote on December 21. It will be then when the Cowboys can get a better expectation for his status on Sunday. This has been an unfortunate trend for Smith in recent years as the 2-time All-Pro has battled multiple injuries. Smith has already missed 3 games this season with the potential to be sidelined for more contests, depending on his latest back injury. The star tackle played in just 4 games last season after sustaining a hamstring injury during the preseason. Smith has missed significant time in 8 straight seasons. Dallas faces a decision this offseason on Smith's future. The veteran had been mentioned in Cowboys rumors this past offseason as a potential cut candidate. Instead, Smith agreed to restructure his deal with incentives based on how many games he played. Smith is in the final season of an 8-year, $97.6 million contract. When healthy, Smith is still playing at a high level, and it is hard to imagine the 8-time Pro Bowler will not have a market in free agency. The question is whether the Cowboys will be among the teams interested. There is some appeal if Smith is once again willing to tie his salary to the number of games played. ESPN's Matt Miller is among those that believes the Cowboys should look for replacement options in 2024. The Cowboys should sign or draft a left tackle to replace future Hall of Famer Tyron Smith and allow second-year player Tyler Smith to stay at guard, where he has been really good, Miller detailed in a November 14 article titled 2024 NFL Offseason, Early Positional Needs for AFC, NFC Teams. Jonah Williams might want to kick back over to the left side and hit free agency, and he could make sense if Dallas has the cap space. But in the draft, I like left tackles Patrick Paul, Houston, and Kingsley Suamataia, BYU, as easy movers who fit with the Cowboys. Jerry Jones will always invest in the offensive line, and that's especially true now, with it being such a big need. And you fan, what do you think of the Tyron Smith situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.